Hi, welcome everybody, company directors and board and my colleagues. I'm Ravindranath De Silva. You all knows me, and today we have a small session. We are going to start new sessions to improve our own knowledge. And today I'm going to do what we can see to do a scaffolding. Of course not. We are going to have some brief things to improve our knowledge and to be a professional. There's a good start for us. So I will go to tell you, I'm going to tell you what is construction industry and what we all doing here. So there is a few things today I'm going to discuss about construction business manager. That's what I'm doing here. Also CPD, continuous professional development, and professional institutions in the construction industry. So we all engage in this industry, but it is good to know what is our industry, what is the construction industry. It is most widely known construction is the process where building infrastructure, facility or premises. So there is a lot of definitions, as the construction industry was influenced with the human evolution since long ago, and parallel to developing human beings, and they start their colonizations and practicing different ways to fulfill their day-to-day needness. Also, they started to migrate place to place where can easily get water, food, shelter and safe. So based on this, the construction industry developed with our human evolution. So my first topic, what I target today, is what is construction business manager. So construction business manager should actively participate in the company administrative process, also keen to supervise overall project, what are the ongoing project, and achieve company goals through productivity. Also focusing the new markets and new client bases other than existing what they have is very important as a construction business manager. So who is construction business manager? Who should have academic background, good background in construction, as well as business or commercial related background. So I recommend those who wants to be a construction business manager, they have to have gained bachelor degree at least in construction management, also diploma in business administration at least, and highly professional practice in administration and also presentation. It's very important. As a business manager, you have to represent your company, to others among the market. So, role of construction business manager, very important. He has to prepare organizational culture to achieve company vision, mission, and philosophy. It is that's why he is there. He want to represent his company, among their competitors and other. So acquiring company targets, he has to involve, also transforming the company according to new market to winning new project. Is as a construction business manager. Raise company image among other competitors, very important, and high professional practice in administration and presentation. So duties of construction business manager. What he has to do as a construction business manager, he wants to confident about his organization and staff, because he is going to new market and he is going to achieve new things, new goal. So this is very important to all, since we all engage in the construction industry. We have to attend and we have to practice continuous professional development. It's called CPD. So I don't know, maybe it is new for some of you. Also, I am going to explain what is the CPD. CPD is a continuous professional development. What is that? It is the truth. When you are attending the CPDs, then when you are doing continuous professional development, it improve your personal knowledge and upgrade your own career, because you will gain a lot of knowledge, new things. So the CPD, this will make any person up to date with what? Latest industry innovations. Nowadays, day to day it is everything changing, materials and technology, everything. So you can update with this your continuous professional development. Also new methods and trends. There's a lot of new methods. Even the is mathematics, even the material wise, construction, everything. So technology and social evolution. There's new thing. Maybe there is a new laws, new regulation will come. We have to up to date. So it will not interfere our project. We know everything what is happening, so we can continue very smoothly our projects. Then improve self-confidence in the staff. Also, that means when we know what we are going to do, it's of course it will improve our self-confidence. Also, so it will motivate in the right manner, because who knows, with confidence about our things, our company and our knowledge, we can go beyond with new things to achieve new markets. So there are some symbols. I don't know how many of you know this. I hope some few people know this. So this is some of leading professional institutions in the construction industry. So I don't know, I would like to hear from you something who knows about these institutions. Okay, let's see. There are several professional institutions in construction industry who's conducting CPDs, as I told you, and where you can get the membership. It's very important to get their membership, so you can attend their CPDs. There is online, also there is some seminars you can attend. So if the organization encourage, if any company can encourage their employees to get membership from the professional bodies, as I'm going to explain you, so it will add more value to the individuals. Also, it will help your company or organization achieve high standard in the industry, because they are really professional people and clients and other society. So there is many professional institutions. So I'm going to brief, because we don't have much time. I'm going to tell you briefly some of the leading institutions. So one is very famous, RICS, is the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveys. We will go further detail as we have the time. Also, second Institute of Quantity Surveys in Sri Lanka, IQ, SSL. So there is Chartered Institute of Building, CIOB. Also, Canadian Institution of Quantity Surveys, CIQS. Australian Institute of the Quantity Surveys. So let's have a brief description about those things. So this is the RICS, and there's some who you, according to your experience, according to your academic qualifications, you can gain their membership. Also, it is very important. Even the company and yourself will highly recognize through these RICS associated membership. So anyone who interested, how you can achieve as per your qualification or experience. Let us see how. So depend the qualifications of each who want to get membership of these RICS. We'll see if somebody have no vocational or academic qualification, he can have 4 years experience. Then there is an associate assessment, what you can request from them, and you have to complete. Then there's an ethic module. Through that you can reach to associated RICS membership. Also, if somebody have relevant NVQ level 3, there is national vocational qualifications, you know, and relevant HND, high national diploma, this related academic qualification plus 2 years experience you have, then you have to go through associated assessment and the ethic module you have to complete. Also, you can reach the associated RICS membership. Also, if you have relevant degree, also at least 12 years experience plus their assessment as educators, also ethic module. Also, it is you can reach to the association RICS membership. Also, if there is a who having approved professional body membership, who have already also he have NVQ level 4 qualification with the approved accredited organization institute, he can direct apply for the membership, and he have to go through ethic module, and he can reach association RICS membership. This is regarding RICS. Also, there is famous thing, almost very recognized all over the world, and IEQSSL, Sri Lankan leading institution of the Sri Lankan Country Service. So also you can gain membership through them if you have a National Certificate of Technology NCT, and then country surveying practice as per some extended. Then there's a HND if you gain. So in the country surveying recognized by IEQSSL, you can gain these qualifications through them. How you can get their membership? So there is a technical membership, very important, and completion of their examinations. IEQSSL level 1, 2, they have separate levels. So you can sit as per as per your qualification. Then you can engage with approval employment. So associated membership, if you have 3 years diary, you have to maintain at least 3, not at least, it's must. It's 3 years membership, 3 years diary you have to maintain with approved employment, what they recommended. Then in our territory, the approved area. So in approved education institute, you have to maintain the diary with it is in work experience. So with Viva Voice, you can have a associated membership through for the IEQSSL. Also very important one for the construction industry, the CIOB, Chartered Institution of Building. It is the world's largest and most influential professional body for the construction management and the leadership. So if somebody want to gain their membership, or somebody have level 7 NVQ diploma in construction, or senior management course, or built environment and design construction practice, he can go through a shortened professional review of ethics and professional judgment, and completing this qualification, he can gain chartered membership. If other than there is level 6 and environment NVQ diploma, or level 7 NVQ, those who have so they will see a professional review of who's the applicant. Also through those he can gain chartered membership. So another international body of the construction industry, Canadian Institution of Quantity Surveys, CIQS. The Canadian Institute of Quantity Surveys, also a sales regulatory professional body that sets high standard for construction economics in Canada. Also you can have apply for their membership. So students are encouraged, they encourage the student to join their institute while attending education through their accredited education institution. So membership and the quarterly journal Construction Economics are free of all the students. They will provide those material to their students. That's advantage. So upon graduation, the student members are transferred to the associate member category of the CIQS. So I think we don't have much time, so we'll go through this one. Our fifth institution, what I'm going to explain, Australian Institute of Quantity Surveys. It's much popularity among our Sri Lankans. So AIQS. The Australian Institute of Quantity Survey, AIQS, is a professional standard body of the world recognized, and it ensures the practicing of quantity survey are dedicated to maintain the highest standard of professional excellence. So those who want to get their associated professional certificate, what you have to complete the approved academic qualification, and the nominated by AIQS member, then associated or fellow graduated member of good standing, either minimum 2 years experience under approved supervision of 3 years, non-approved supervision, and successful completion of the member grade assessment of professional competence. He can have a membership of the AIQS, Australian Institute of Quantity Surveys. So this is what I want to start with our this new seminar session. What we are going to conduct. So about the construction industry. So I think you have sort of you got sort of idea and what is the construction industry, who is the construction business manager, and what are the institutions. So today we will discuss about successful professionals in the industry and improve how important to contribute to expertise to the industry. It is very important. Also, we have to gain from the industry. We have to give something from us. So I strongly believe to be a successful professional in the industry. It is happy to me if any of you wants to come this level, and it is important to practice the industry ethics and respect the industry values and help our society to be a better place to live for us. Thank you, my dear friends.